Yo guys, what is up? It is Master Darius here, and I'm bringing you guys here a commentary or some gameplay on the Drift. And this is on for a new game type that's released this week, well, just today basically, and it's available for free, I believe 3 weeks, and it's called Extraction. I mean, I'm sure everybody's played Halo 4 and knows about Extraction, but anyway, score in the background is 70-3, and it's a very quick gameplay. So I'm going to use this to talk about a sort of like a minor topic in Halo 2 Anniversary, and it's it's getting a little bit bigger. People are very interested on basically about the answer to this topic. So anyway, and that is basically Halo 2 Anniversary DLC, and yes, the MasterChief collection hasn't even came out yet, and people are already asking free industries questions about DLC releases. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you possibly my answer to this question. And so yeah, recently in an interview with Barney Ross in Gamescom a few days ago, one of the questions were, is DLC coming in Halo 2 Anniversary? Because as we know, there's only 6 remastered maps in Halo 2 Anniversary at launch, and 2 of them a medium-sized map, and over 4 will most likely be small maps. So we know that Ascension and Sanctuary are pretty much small maps in my opinion, and I think I'm putting my money on the last two maps are going to be definitely small maps, and it's going to be either Lockout, Midship, or Warlock. And I would say Lockout is 100%, but Midship, and it's between Midship and Warlock in my opinion for the other place. I'm thinking more on Warlock because Midship's going to be remade for Halo 5 Guardians. So yeah, that's pretty much why. But anyway, so yes, DLC has been requested, and a lot of the community and some in the internet have been actually talking about DLC and what they want to see for DLC. So there's been a lot of, most of the community wants, the rest of the community basically wants B2B Maps for DLC, because yeah, as I said, it's not a single B2B map included at launch. It's mainly focused on the classic Halo 2 4v4 styled arena game maps, which have been legendary in Halo 2's lifespan, but yeah, Halo 2 had a few great B2B maps, and yeah, people are requesting some of the returns, such as some B2B maps such as Containment and Waterworks. Me personally, I think Halo 2 had some great B2B maps, and however, I do think that Halo Combat Evolved actually had better B2B maps in my opinion, and I think it was stronger on its B2B side than Halo 2 was. It's just my opinion. There's like maps like Sidewinder, I liked Icefield as well, Timberlands, but Halo 2 B2B was also pretty sweet. You also had Terminal as well, and I forgot about Terminal. Terminal's a great map, I would say, B2B fan favorite. And as for 4v4 maps, some people have requested Turf and Foundation, and people, if Warlock is not included within the launch maps, people will be definitely requesting for Warlock. I mean, people on the internet, you'll see people are hoping for Warlock to be one of the maps on the last announced maps for Halo 2 Anniversary. So anyway, so yes, so honestly, I think DLC is a big possibility. I mean, Barney Ross in the interview said they're not planning DLC as of yet, but does definitely not mean that they're not gonna do DLC at all. It means that they're definitely not focusing on DLC as of now, and it might come. DLC is a possibility like months after the Master Chief Collection release, and it definitely won't release in the first few months because of a Halo 5 Guardians beta. Free industries are going to be focusing heavily on Halo 5 Guardians beta after the Master Chief Collection ships, so they won't be focused on DLC for sure at all. But afterwards, like let's say a few months, then it's a possibility. Me personally, I think if we keep, but DLC could still not happen if we won't ask for it. I think if we personally, the community, keep asking for DLC, if they ask more and more of the community ask for DLC in Halo 2 Anniversary, I think that it's a definite possibility, and it's almost sure to happen. And I'm definitely positive if there's going to be DLC, it's going to be B2B, because that's basically what the most community are talking about. They want to relive one of the B2B maps in Halo 2 Anniversary. So I'm guessing that sometime 2 or 3 months after the Guardians beta is complete, if there is DLC, we'll see a B2B package with one of the fan favorites like just Containment, Waterworks, and Terminal. And so so I'll probably see a B2B pack, and since there's quite a few requests for like Turf and Foundation, I personally think there could be even like free DLC, like just a free map, basically a free map for everybody to get when they finish working on, like such as Foundation or Turf, and that map might be made for free since they're already focusing heavily on 4v4 maps. And I think B2B maps will cost quite a bit, but I think, and the last DLC people are hoping for is even campaign DLC. They're hoping for the maps that were cut from Halo 2 originally. As we know, Halo 3 was meant to be a third act of Halo 2, but there's actually 2 more missions that were definitely meant to be part of Halo 2, and those were entirely cut and never seen in Halo's saga at all. So people are hoping for those, but I don't think that it will happen. But there's a possibility, and if it does happen, it'll be for free. This was my views on DLC. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Extraction.